I'm Roxy with Roxie's Broadway Breakdown. Welcome back to my channel where it's always about musical theater. And if you like that, don't forget to click and subscribe. And today I want to talk about best songs for baritones from Rodgers and Hammerstein musicals. They were kings of musical theater back in like the 50s and 60s, and they wrote beautiful songs for baritones. These are songs you definitely want to keep in your songbook. They are written for certain tones and timbres for that vocal type. And if you're auditioning for a Rodgers and Hammerstein musical or musicals of that classic range, you definitely want to sing one of these to show off that in your voice. It's just like when you're auditioning for an Andrew Lloyd Webber musical or a Disney musical. There's certain sounds the director wants to hear in your voice, and you need to keep that handy in your repertoire. So let's break this down. From Carousel, Billy Bigelow sings Soliloquy. And I mean, he has lots of great songs, and I've probably mentioned them in other baritone videos I've done. But this is a song that could really show some depth in your acting and your vocal range. It's a long song. You'd probably want to edit it, but he's talking about the child he's expecting, and if he has a boy, what's he going to do with his boy? If he has a girl, what is he going to do for his girl? And so you'd probably want to pick a different, verse, edit which verse you want to do, but it is a great song and it shows off some really nice big belt tones. From South Pacific, Emile sings Some Enchanted Evening, one of the biggest belt ballads ever, just gorgeous for a baritone voice. And also, This Nearly Was Mine. I prefer Some Enchanted Evening, but This Nearly Was Mine is also a beautiful ballad. From Oklahoma, Curly sings Oh What a Beautiful Morning. And talk about showing off some glorious notes to a beautiful baritone voice. I think this was just like classic. This is classic baritone voice. And if you have just one of those clear, beautiful baritone voices, Oh What a Beautiful Morning. It might be overdone. It's probably overdone, but I mean, they really did this song upright for baritone. And then if you want to sing something light and fun, you could do Surrey with Fringe on Top. From Cinderella, if you are a younger baritone, if you have a younger sound to you, I would do The Prince's 10 Minutes Ago. It's a duet, but you could easily cut out Cinderella's part, or do I Love You Because You're Beautiful. That's also a really nice, just romantic ballad. From Sound of Music, Captain Von Trapp does Edelweiss, and it's just a lighter ballad, but it's still a really pretty song. And from Allegro, Joe does You Are Never Away, and this is, the best way I can describe this is just a really old-fashioned song, but I would put it more on the baritone range because it really has a higher range to it. It utilizes falsetto. So if you have that in your range, if you have a wider range and you really can go up to that upper register, you might want to look at this song. And then from The King and I, the King sings A Puzzlement. The King does really not sing in The King and I. This is a very fast, talky song. And it's not comedic in that it's ha-ha, but it's sort of just a fun song, and then he's really questioning himself, and should I do this? Should I do that? I just don't know. He's just at that moment in the show of he's just at a loss. So if you are a baritone that feels I don't have one of those big belt voices with those big nice round tones that shows off those long notes, but I can show that I have a substance to my voice, I can show off some nice pitch, I can hold my own, then you might want to look at A Puzzlement from The King and I. There you go. I hope that was helpful. Don't forget to click and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next.